Alright, so we are reloading again. We are starting again because I reached a point in the game where my progress was slowed a little bit, and I want to like use what I know already and build upon that knowledge and try to be better. Like there is no such a thing like you can pause the game. You are not on the timer. You just if you screw up something, you just need to rebuild, right? And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to start over again. So that's my current thing I'm doing right now. We are starting with the lumber mill. By the way, initial thing, of course, we need to build houses now. We will need a lot of houses, so let's see where we can build them. The thing is, if the house is near the resource, it will be pretty good. Here we can have a paper, but also water will be needed for market. Maybe we can start building houses here, just two. Okay, so that's the first thing. We can grab some sugarcane. We will fill the market with that. And let's build the market. It really doesn't matter on the end. But we will need actually to gather a stone. I'm pausing the game. Like, we don't need to. Like, there is no rush, right? It's just like I want to be as fast as possible. I don't know, it's just mentality currently for the game. Yeah. Alright, so we can build the market. I will bind my road like a footpath. I will need actually to have a stone for that, so it's good to have a more stone. What is next? Oh yeah, we go to market, we put the sugar crane over here, and we can unpause the game, and there are first villagers. What we can actually do is straight ahead build a lumber mill. I think that will be the best thing we can do right now. So we have a lumber mill. I will put it here. I will build the road so it's nice. I can even build the roads like in between, but I mean, we will set 2 people to, actually 3 people to do the planks. We will need a lot of planks. Okay, I'll pause the game. And the villagers are drinking directly from the pond, which we don't really want. So we can create a crate here. Of course, we will need the planks for crate. So let's chop more wood. So now this icon is, that means it's an idle worker. So let's put just 5 workers inside. Initially you have a 100% happiness, so your growth is pretty nice. Basically growth is the only thing, it's like limiting you. Either you grow very quickly and so then you don't have a houses or maximum population, or you grow very slowly when your happiness is too low, and then, well, yeah, you want to raise the happiness, which is basically to produce better resources and sell them on the market. So yeah, that's basically the loop. Let me grab some more things here. Okay, what we should focus on. So deliver wood to the volcano and deliver planks. We will get hard. We will get volcano XP. And volcano XP is used to gain reward points, and reward points are basically unlocking your new buildings. So we can do this manually a little bit, just pressing E very fast, gaming it. And the next thing will be to deliver. Okay, so now we have a level up and we can choose another thing. So I would go with maybe workshop. Workshop will allow us to build ourselves belts. That's exactly what we need. We need the belts. Now, for example, now we are locked with the houses. You can see soon I will have a new man joining my squad. So I will need to build a house so he can live somewhere. There is actually, if you just hover over the house, you can see where is the villager. So it might be good to... Sorry, I caught a little bit. It might be good to build your houses close to your workplaces, because now in the game we have a schedule. As in other similar settlement games, people have schedule. They have leisure time, they have like sleeping and other things. Alright, so we will actually need one more house, but for now it's fine. We press E, we grab some planks, and now we can do what? We can finally build a crate, and we can... oh, actually we cannot do shoot over here yet, but we can assign a villager to the crate, and we can assign a filter water. So once I will have a villager, he will just gather water, and I will also assign a villager to my market. Now it's just only about these planks. We don't have any upgrades yet. It will be unlocked once we reach some goals in the game, some quests. We can accept the first quest here. We need to rise population level by 1. It's by clicking on this one, but we will need 20 gold to do so. And gold is generated by selling things on the market. People basically needs to come to the market and buy the thing from the market. They will... In the previous game, I think there was a different system. It was related to houses. Houses had storages, I think, and people were just grabbing things to the storage. But now they will just come here and buy the thing. So it is actually quite good to have a market near your villagers where they work. So it will be good to have more markets scattered around the zones, and a house needed. We were talking, and meanwhile we needed... There were more houses needed to be built. All right, so let's build 12. Always maybe it's good to think to build houses to reach your maximum population. And as you can see, we need more drinks and food. So indeed, in order to do that, I will just look for some food, like a coconut here. I will grab that manually. Sorry about that. Initially... you can put only 40 inside, like 40. You can put the drink inside as well. So we can grab this string, we can put the drink, and actually deassign this villager. No, it is enough. We have just enough villagers. See, some of the villagers are sleeping, some of them are crafting indeed. We can grab more planks. Now we stop the game, and now we can start thinking of what else we should be building. So let's see our building. We have this workshop here. We will need 60 gold for that. So let's grab some stone meanwhile. We have a quest complete. It will rise up our storage for things in the crate. So now it's not 40 but 50, which is pretty good. Initially you can have only 100 resources. Later on you will have the perk points where you can when you can maximize your player inventory capacity. One click will gives you, I think, 100 or maybe 200. It's really good. Then you will need to balance that aspect of the game as well. There is a lot to take on if you want to be optimizing everything. Now we have a lot of planks currently, so yeah, we just need to sell things and get money, basically. Also, this is not very good. I will deassign this villager, and I will also build one more lumber mill and just go straight crazy with the planks. We will need a lot of planks. You can do that, no worries. If you have this icon, you can see that there are like 1/5, but the next villagers that will be born or like migrated to your town will go straight ahead to the work. We can start thinking on expanding our village a little bit. If you want to rotate the building, you basically need to press B and go to the tools, move tool, and just assign your move tool to the building menu. You go to building menu pressing V on the keyboard or this camera mode 3 look. What else is here? V, keep the road here. All right. So we have a new quest there is something called mastery in the game. You can access it here, and basically if you gather some kind of resources, you are unlocking other masteries or quests or resources. It is basically idle progression, and you are getting these crafting tokens by doing that. And crafting tokens you can use them to purchase a new things to basically gather. Now let's pause the game a little bit. Actually, we don't have to, because we are waiting on things. And let me see what is the next step. We don't need the refined planks yet. We kinda maybe want to have a paper, but okay, let's purchase this one because this will allow us to okay, this will just give me more storage. The next thing what can be done is to go to your market, and if you have a lot of planks, just put some planks to sell. They sell like 4 times more than the basic resource, and people will immediately go there and buy them. So now suddenly we have enough money, and we can do the workshop here. Why I built like that? It's a simple between the buildings. I will be building a chute, which will allow me to transfer resources directly. I will not need to use I will not need to use my guys for it. It will be straight ahead transferred. Now with the chute I can transfer only wood, but with the belt that I'm building right now, conveyor belt, I will be able to transfer even the planks from the lumber mill. So the next thing is to find the bamboo on my island. It's quite far away. There is the sugar cane, coconut, so I will need to bring bamboo all the way around. It will be a little bit difficult. So for that I will need I believe a lot of planks. So now I can go to my village. I will grab to my market. I will grab more planks, every plank I have, and I will start building my chute. So how do we build this? We want to evade this, so it will be something like that. You can build about this. There is a problem with the elevation. If you would like to bring something from here to here, it might not get past the hill. So be aware of that. We go to the building menu and we'll build a box here as close as possible to the resources. Yeah, this is good enough. We set a filter for output. We don't really have to, but we can, of course, if we want to. We don't need to in this case, but it is a bamboo, so it will be bamboo. Now you need to set a filter for gathering bamboo to the chest, and now you assign villagers to this. I would initially go with the 2 villagers, and I will actually build a house here. Because I know if they go sleep, I want them to basically do the work as do as much work as possible. Okay, unpausing the game, gathering more wood, I mean stone. Initially it's a lot of like pressing E button, but it's fine. If you go under, you cannot go above 100. The game will not allow you. Now, one more villager, and then we will need to pay 20 to upgrade the village. So let's see what we can do here. We can assign more planks, so villagers will have like more money we will get. See, like they're buying a lot of stuff with one go. And we can see happiness here. We will need more industry. If we go to world data, we can see these 2 villagers are unhappy. We can see what actually we can see equipment in the houses, which is interesting. So if we click, because there are some like overlays. So let's see storage. We can see what is in our storages. Housing, requests. Okay, so this is requesting this, and production. Oh, this is actually very good overlay to see what we are building where. As your population rises, as you expand, like invitations, you will need not enough villager population. So if you reach population 10, then suddenly you can do this happy thing. Away they go. Now we'll be able to get more people. Yes. So now there. Let's see what is here. Max population, max villager level, food +1, industry +1. These are requirements you need to fulfill. So now we have a new quest available that will send us to build these things. So a lot of questing initially, but sometimes you need to accept, but sometimes it's just automatically. Now what we can do is assign 1 villager to this, and item filters. I don't know what we can do here now. Maybe get some planks, get more, bring planks here, maybe give more water and other stuff. But suddenly the happiness will drop down. We will need better quality of food and other things. We don't have enough villager to go there. So in order to do that, we will just deassign some villagers from the lumber mill. Now we have enough. They are heading to the destination, and we need to continue with our chute project here. By doing this, I will receive the bamboo straight ahead. See? Very easy. So, other thing we need are planks. So, we can manually put the planks inside the building initially. If we had enough. Yeah, we have here manual labor, and we have a first belt here. Later on you can have a special chest, and if you put items into that chest, everything will be automatically transferred to your inventory. This is your inventory, which is pretty handy if you want to keep building things, expanding. Now we have 8 belts, which will allow us to transfer directly the planks. Filter is set automatically because there is no other item in the building, which is pretty handy. Now we can see we don't want villagers do this. It's not really good, right? So we will basically need... Let's grab some planks. And we can do this. Actually, let's change the direction a little bit. We can build the roads everywhere where the trees are not. That way the villagers will be faster. It is possible. Later on you can build... You can grow the trees where you decide to grow them. So can be done, and maybe not road here because we will use a chute. And now we set the filter in the... It's the same thing. Set the filter and assign people. We can assign 2 people to that. Maximum... so now they will stop doing drop-offs. They will just... If the building has a lot of inventory, they will just keep, you know, like crafting. And as you can see, crafting is plus 35, but if there are like 2 people crafting, now this guy has 40% speed, which is pretty handy. And here you can see the speed of crafting, like 1, 1, 1. Then you can upgrade the lumber mill storage, and then there is production, you know, like speed and other stuff, other handy stuff over there. I don't know what are these people doing over here, by the way. Maybe I will... They are harvesting... Oh, they're harvesting these 3 maybe? No. Are they idle? They might be idle. By the way, assign... By the way, when you have a workshop, it can do things even without the people. I believe even the lumber mill, but it will be slow. But if you have a people assigned here, it will be much faster. So you can try to assign people and... Okay, let's see. We have 100%. That's fine. The next will be to have a 200 gold. And we have a new quest. If you click on the volcano, you can see all the things you want to be delivered. So maybe I will assign 1 person to just go move around and deliver things. I don't like this one to be here. He's just running to get a sugar cane, running to get the things. I will de-assign this guy so he can do other things. I believe it will be much better. Now I don't know what this villager is doing. Oh, he's picking up from crates. I'm not sure what he's doing. It's this guy. Can I de-assign him somehow? Inventory, miss, help. Maybe I can move him. He's doing very weird thing. He wants to pick up things to this. Okay, I'm gonna deassign all of them. And now it's fixed. It might be bug, maybe there is some kind of thing. This is actually my guy. See? I don't know, guys, like, this is a basic, like, tutorial for the beginner, like, how to start playing the game. What is the beginnings? And I don't want to be like boring here, so the game is slowing down a little bit. Okay, these are harvesting from here. I have no idea why they are harvesting from here. Maybe I did these roads over here. I shouldn't. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe it will help them. They shouldn't be gathering wood from here. It's very strange. It is. Actually, the people from here are picking up things, so maybe I need more people to be assigned to the box. It is most possible. So there is micro in the game, you know, like min-maxing, but usually it's not that bad. Alright, I will end the video here. I don't want it to be too lengthy, so if you like the video, leave a like, comment, let me know. This is a new game and it is on Steam. You can try it as a demo right now. And in the 16th of July, I think, it will be released to 1.0. Support the developer and have a fun. Thank you for watching.